Run that back. I'm gonna cut Master C used to say, run that back.
Paper like a secretary. We on a mission by any means necessary. Remember, mama used to tell me, son, never worry. We on a mission by any means necessary. We always good with the paper like a secretary. We on a mission by any means necessary. Remember, mama used to tell me, son, never worry. We on a mission by any means necessary. Man, all I need is a nice whip and a nice bitch. Exotic beaches somewhere discussing prices. This life is priceless. I got vices, love to shoot dices and bubble like cooked rices. Ripping these mic devices. Advisors telling me to slow it down. How? My blood just melt a fresh 20 pounds. But I was never one to move around messy. When it's drama, I'm always close by like Joe Pesci. I'm trying to get to my goal like Messi. Still a cut a nigga with his hands like Eddie. Scissors, that is. Figured I'd give another lesson, but niggas renege. So I just sit back and stick to my plan. Do what I can and try to fill up these rubber bands. Shit, that might be my brand new TikTok dance. Let's see how fast you can move with these bands in your pants. Advancing the plan. I never been a half of a man. And we always good with the paper like a secretary. We on a mission by any means necessary. Remember, mama used to tell me, son, never worry. We on a mission by any means necessary. We always good with the paper like a secretary. We on a mission by any means necessary. Remember, mama used to tell me, son, never worry. We on a mission by any means necessary. A lot of you not worth the package you in. See, it's all gonna fuck you up, whether it's Jack or it's Jen. Life is all about what your preferences is. See, I put respect first like the shit was my kid. Fuck with all water and food and expect us to live, but we adapt despite the environment we in. See, a shark gonna swim, a lion gonna bite, but if the price is right, I can run these zeros tonight. Watch this hero take flight like this weed that I like. A man can be strong, but nothing like when G's unite. We come together for a greater cause, not a solo applause. Too many niggas is cool with being a fraud, and I'm way too consumed with being the boss. So when I'm out the deal, I ask how much the fleet of them cost. It's E&E, we wiping out all our adversaries. We gonna get this money by any means necessary. We always good with the paper like a secretary. We on a mission by any means necessary. Remember, mama used to tell me, son, never worry. We on a mission by any means necessary. We always good with the paper like a secretary. We on a mission by any means necessary. Remember, mama used to tell me, son, never worry. We on a mission by any means necessary.
Yeah. You already know what it is. What up? You already know it's our guy, the man about town, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. And we in the building tonight. Yiddy. And we about to go in, man. Not they done blew up the Georgia GUIDESTONES. Not they blew up the GUIDESTONES. Yeah, that track right there was from my man, one of my childhood friends, my man Court, you know what I'm saying, a.k.a. Rain Money. Like I said, y'all can go to datpiff.com. You know what I'm saying? Type in datpiff.com, download the app, type in e.n.e. and all the music will come up. That's a song, you know what I'm saying, my man made called Any Means Necessary off of one of his mixtapes he got on there, man. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing tonight? First things first, when y'all come off in the building, definitely smash the like button. Click on this alert bell and definitely subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? How's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate y'all coming out, rocking with your guy. You know what I'm saying? We definitely about to go in. Now, how many of y'all never heard of the Georgia GUIDESTONES, let alone even heard about this in the news today? American Negro, what it do, bro? How you doing, man? I see you here rocking with your guy, man. I appreciate you coming out, man. How you doing, brethren? You know what I mean? What y'all know about the Georgia GUIDESTONES, man? And that's anybody who watching and listening. You can definitely type it in the chat. As usual, we definitely gonna open up this panel here in a little bit for people to come up on and say something. Add to the demonstration if you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's input is needed and wanted if you have something to add. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody's welcome. My guy, number one fly guy, how you doing, brother? You know what I'm saying? That's one of my Columbus, Ohio brethren tapping in with me, man. The Georgia Guidestones, man. Yup, 79. Yup. They started, well, actually, they that's correct, too. Oh, you said Blue Devil, what's good, bro? How you doing, brother? I'm modding y'all niggas up, man, for supporting me, man. Y'all coming through, man. I respect that. I appreciate that. So yeah, 1979, you know what I'm saying? That's when they first started building them. I think they was completed in like 1980, 81. You know what I mean? And that's known as America's Stonehenge. You did. You know what I'm saying? America's Stonehenge. It's crazy what's going on out here, y'all, man. You hear me? The day after, right, they let us know that they basically opening up portals to other dimensions. You know what I'm talking about? The very next day, when the news comes up that the Georgia Guidestones, man, they just gone now, man. Well, not gone, but they got blew up. They got blown up. Y'all see it in the thumbnail. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna bring up another picture right here for y'all so y'all can see it. You know what I'm talking about? Now, some people who ain't aware what the Georgia Guidestones is, if you happen to be listening right now and you just like listen in or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I mean, listen here, American nigga. We, like I said, we ain't about to sit up here and pussyfoot around it. We ain't about to sit up here and do the old. Nah, flat out, what they doing over there is certain is they're opening up portals. Flat out. That's what it is. That's what they're doing. And byproducts of the technology they are creating, I would even go as far as saying that technology that they are acquiring, procuring, purchasing, even from these interdimensional races of people who are beings or entities or whatever you want to call them. How about that? I'm just having the testicular fortitude, or should I say, displaying the testicular fortitude to actually say it. Jonathan Coleman, what up, brethren? What up, what up, what up? Y'all say what's up, man. Y'all greet each other as y'all come in the building, man. We fellowshipping over here in this knowledge, man, in this info, man. Each one teach one, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? I know that's right, Blue Devil. I just caught that. My man Blue Devil always saying some slick shit, man. Nah, but you feel me? The day after they let us know globally that they're basically opening up portals to different dimensions. Thanos on the way, Galactus is on the way, the Eternals already done shot through. You hear me? Goddamn it, you got goddamn Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. You feel me? Which was a dope ass movie. You got the one before that, Spider-Man Far From Home, where he basically interacted with every single Spider-Man from every single Spider-Verse or version of Earth. See, if y'all pay attention to Marvel comics like I did when I was a kid, they had different versions of Earth, different dimensions, different alternate realities. Earth 623, 636, 658, all that stuff, right? And when we saw in that Spider-Man movie was Spider-Man from 3 different realities of Spider-Man. You got Ultimate Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, and what's the other one? Spectacular, Amazing, and it's another one, man. The Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, And Spider, it's another word too, but them was the 3 different versions of Spider-Man that has different characters. Because see, Venom is in certain Spider book series and lost storylines, but in other ones he's not. You know what I'm saying? So with the Georgia Guidestones being blown up the next day, after, like I said, they basically telling us they have the capability to open portals into different dimensions and stuff, man, right? You know what I mean? Now they letting us know, or should I say the next day, out of the blue, the Georgia Guidestones is an explosion that destroys half of the goddamn monument down there, as y'all can see. It did. And this is what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I'm saying, especially with me, as always, you know what I mean? We gotta go in. Pause. You feel me? Now, you tapping in tonight, man. I'm letting y'all know right now, y'all gonna hear some information that y'all probably never heard before, right? You know what I'm saying? But as always, and what I do is I connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And with that being said, you know what I'm saying? You gotta use your higher thinking with this stuff, man. You know what I mean? You gotta use some intuition and some knowing. You feel me? I know in this reality we've been programmed to all our lives. We've been, you know what I'm saying, accept the lies as truth and the truth as being lies. You know what I'm saying? We live in a completely and totally inverted reality. Up is down, left is right, and what have you. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it. You know what I mean? And you know, and I'm a take something from my brother Larry Gators, man. You know what I'm saying? This some of the time, the stuff we'll be talking about over here at A Real Talk, you know, it just might not be for you. You feel me? But you know, I like to speak on a various array of subjects and topics. I'm not like a one track type of guy or a you know, one lane type of guy. Man, we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of different stuff over here, especially stuff that the mainstream media just ain't gonna show. You already know, number one fly guy, man. We're gonna get into it, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. You know what I'm talking about? Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. All that. Like I say, greet each other, say what's up to each other, man. As we about to take a walk for a few seconds, man, on this journey, man, breaking down these Georgia Guidestones being blown up, man. You know what I mean? My man Blue Devil said that they was built in 79 when he was born. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? What y'all know about the Georgia Guidestones, man? Out here in Elberton, Georgia. And I'm really salty for it. Hold on, let me cam up for this, y'all. I'm being real with y'all right now. I'm really salty for real. And the reason why I'm salty because I was really planning a trip to go down here to Elberton, Georgia. Like I was really planning a trip for me, my girl, my daughter. She said she wanted to go. We was gonna go down there, have a little road trip. You know what I'm talking about? I was gonna go down there to Elberton. We was gonna get some content, get some footage. You know what I'm saying? Talk to some people out there, some locals possibly. And I was gonna put together a whole demo, basically doing kind of what I'm about to do right now. You know what I'm saying? But lo and behold, they done blew the motherfucker up. So now, you understand me? I gotta talk about it in this way, and I'm kind of salty for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I really wanted to go down there, not just to go to the Georgia Guidestones, but to have that trip and have that bonding time with my girl, my daughter, and that whole dynamic right there. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know, man. The article I read, man, Fly God, man, the article I read was saying that they was going to demolish the whole thing and just close it down. But you know, it could be argued. You feel me? It could be argued. But yeah, though, man, these Georgia Guidestones, man, you know what I mean? Sad to see them go like that, though, man. Now, I don't know how many of y'all really know about the Georgia Guidestones. You hear me? But Said Georgia is also where the CDC. Yeah, talk to him, Blue Devil. Talk to him. Georgia is also where the CDC is, the same place where the agenda of population control. You already know. You already know. Now, hold on, let me back up real quick again. Now, also, if y'all remember, if y'all watched The Walking Dead when it first came on, it sparked in the ATL, right where the CDC is at. They blew the CDC up in the first series, or should I say the first season of The Walking Dead, because that is allegedly where, the patient zero and all of that, where they actually created this virus at the CDC. They had to blow the CDC up in order to stop the virus from spreading any more than it had. All right, think about that, y'all. You feel me? Now let's just speak on the CDC real quick. The Center for Disease, the Center for Disease Control, and what's the other one? OG, what's good, man? I see you new to the situation, brother. How you doing? What OG say? OG said, I remember that from The Walking Dead. Yeah, y'all remember that? Y'all Walking Dead heads like I am. I watched The Walking Dead every last season. I watched it. I watched most of it when I was in the joint, in the last few since I've been home. You hear me? In the very first season of The Walking Dead, they made it to downtown ATL, and they went through all the monsters and all of that. Through all the zombies and all the walkers and all that stuff and all the rival gangs. And said they met up with. Then they got down there, right? And they had to blow. They got in there. They got up in this crew that was taking a shower. They had water and running water, but dude was letting them know that this was ground zero and patient zero came from here. And in order to stop it from spreading any more than what already has, we had to blow this up. And they had to self-destruct. They had a self-destruct mechanism in place at the CDC in Atlanta. And y'all wonder why I stay away from the A. I'm cool on the A. You know, everybody want to go to Atlanta. I'm cool on Atlanta. I'm staying right here where we at. You hear me? Yeah. But yeah, they blew up the CDC. And Atlanta is where the whole zombie apocalypse in that series sparked that. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention, which is a private company. They're not a branch of the government. They're not a governmental agency. They're a private corporation known as the CDC, the CDCP, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, man. So y'all think about that, man. Oh, that's what's up, OG. I appreciate that, man. See what I'm saying? Shouts out to my brethren, Red Supreme TV1 and TV2. Y'all run over there right now. Open up another screen on your computer. Goddamn, you open up another whole screen and you run over there and you type in Red Supreme TV1. Click on that, subscribe to it. Then you go to Red Supreme TV2 and in the same situation and subscribe to that one too. Tell him your boy Verge sent you, man. Right now. You hear me? Y'all do that right now. But yeah, though, man, we talking about the CDC, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. That's what they do over there, right? Now, when we talking about the Guidestones, though, you feel me? It's a long. It's not a long story, but it's a complicated, intricate story because it's a mighty web, man. It's a mighty web. So that's why I say I want y'all to that's why I say tap in and walk with me. You hear me? Because we got to connect these dots, man. We got to do critical thinking, deductive reasoning. You know what I'm saying? We got to do all of that stuff. You know what I mean? In order to get to the basis of what the truth actually is, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that for real, OG. I appreciate that, brother. Y'all hit that like button and hit that bell. You hear what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who comes out and rock with me as I sit up here and chop it up with y'all, chop up a game with y'all, drop these jewels on y'all, and y'all be dropping jewels on me too. So it's a you know what I mean? It's a back and forth give and take situation, but it's a good one. You know what I'm saying? I'm only smart enough to know how much I don't know, y'all. You hear me? But let's get into it though. Now, when we're talking about the Georgia Guidestones, this known as America's Stonehenge, right? And on the Guidestones is basically written a global plot that plays out over history in many different areas of the world. Y'all done heard about this stuff if y'all is into any so-called conspiracy research, which is really, but it's funny to me how when I was locked up, people would call me a conspiracy theorist, and literally everything that I ain't gonna say that I talked about like I found it out, because I ain't found it out. I just happened to tap in, which is why I say tap in and walk with me. I just happened to tap in and come up on this information and have the statistical fortitude to talk about it. You hear me? I'm not special or ain't nothing amazing about me that I know this stuff and y'all don't, because I didn't know before I knew. You hear me? But when we're talking about the Georgia Guidestones, that was allegedly designed by a guy named R.C. Christian, right? Allegedly, they was built by a guy whose name is his name was R.C. Christian, right? Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. Because you know I got a lot of hold on real quick. Y'all know I got a lot of screens open. It did. I got a lot of screens open because I'm trying to show y'all these visuals. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show y'all the visuals. You know what I'm saying? They was allegedly built, what do you say? Certifiably diseasing crowds perfectly. I know that's right, my brother, man. Fly God, man. And that's exactly what they doing too, man. But allegedly, this guy, Christian, RC Christian, allegedly is the one who's credited for designing the Georgia Guidestones, right? Let's see if I can enlarge this for y'all. No, they won't let me do it. Okay. Y'all can see that? Y'all see that good? Anyway, to answer the question, who created the Georgia Guidestones, like many aspects of the monument, is both answered and not answered by the Guidestones themselves. Author R.C. Christian is engraved on the structure, and yet there is also included the qualification that the name is a pseudonym or a pen name, much like George Orwell, who wrote 1984. His actual name is Eric Blair. Oh, he's definitely related to Tony Blair, who used to be the Prime Minister of the UK too a couple years back. What is known about R.C. Christian? Let's start with the official story provided by the Elberton Granite Finishing Company's 1981 booklet. And see, let me. This whole thing with this R.C. Christian dude, man. Allegedly, back in like 1974, 75, some guy named R.C. Christian came moseying up into Elberton, Georgia, and he just thought that the plot of land where he built them Guidestones at was just the perfect plot of land to do what he had in his mind to do as far as making America Stonehenge, right? But, you know what I'm saying, he come up out of here, he got all this money, you know what I'm saying, and nobody know who this guy is, you know what I'm saying, he's just like a rich dude coming out of nowhere, talking about his name was R.C. Christian because he said he was a member of the Jesuit community. What y'all know about the Jesuit Society? You hear me? Anyway, we can get into that later. And just to go on another tangent with the whole RC thing. Now, what y'all know about the Rosicrucian Society or the Society of the Rosy Cross? See, this guy, R.C. Christian, who allegedly erected and allegedly came up with the engravings on the Guidestone, which we're about to go over, he was basically a member of the Jesuit Society, which was started by this guy. Hold on, let me change the screen up for y'all. This guy right here is the original. You hear me? He's the original Christian Rosencrantz. See, I keep telling y'all, man, all these people are connected, man. You hear me? Christian Rosencrantz, or spelled Rosencrantz, right? This is the dude who allegedly founded the Jesuit Society, or the society that is better known as the Society of the Rosy Cross. You feel me? Or the Rosicrucian Order, or Rosicrucian Society. I keep telling y'all need to look into these secret organizations, because this is where the real power lies, this the structure lies at, right? And so I'm going to say that since he come in there talking about he's a follower of the Jesuit order when he first came into town, right? And these people use religion as a disguise for their nefarious plans they was doing. And this is how people was supporting them when they came in, because everybody knows about the Bible, right? And everybody's religious. So this dude, R.C. Crucian, R.C. Christian, he just come up in Elberton, Georgia, you know what I'm talking about? And basically, with his money, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he was in good with the political side of things over there, because, you know, these people are all connected, like I just said. You feel me? They're all connected, like I just said. You know what I'm saying? The official story offers a number of facts about the Christian figure. There are quotations supposedly from the man himself, along the comments from Joe H. Finley Sr. and Wyatt Martin, the only two people who have met R.C. Christian, while Martin is the only person who knows for sure his identity due to his position as the intermediary who handled the financing. See what I say? How we don't even... I've been researching the George Guidestones for a period of about 4 or 5 years, and I have yet to come up with a picture of who this R.C. Christian guy is. He's elusive, right? But I come up on other information about who he really is and what his real name is, and we won't get into that in a second. Christian apparently stated, "I only use the name because I am a follower of the teachings of Jesus Christ." Now pay attention to that, right? He said, "I'm a follower of the teachings of Jesus Christ," right? I'm a follower of the teachings of Jesus Christ. Pay attention to that phrase, y'all, because I'm about to sit here and put y'all up on some game, some real spiritual game right now. You hear me? I'm a follower of the teachings of the Lord Jesus Christ. Let me make sure I'm not misquoting that, right? Let me make sure. I only use the name because I'm a follower of the author, and I'm a follower of the teachings of Jesus Christ. Y'all wonder why I keep saying that phrase? I'm a follower of the teachings of Jesus Christ. Do y'all understand, right? For all y'all religious people out there who call yourself Christians, right? He said he's a follower of the teachings of Jesus Christ. But what do y'all know about the you know what I mean? Basically, what he's saying is he's a follower of the teachings of Jesus Christ, right? Or the gospel of Jesus Christ. But what about the actual teachings that Jesus taught, though? You know what I'm saying? Or what about and I ask people this question: are you a follower of Jesus Christ, or are you a follower of what Jesus Christ taught? It's a big difference. So, you know, I mean, you gotta pay attention to how they be wording stuff, man. You feel me? Big difference. And not too many of us know what the teaching of Jesus Christ actually was, man, due to so many books being removed intentionally by the Vatican from that Bible. You feel me? Big difference, y'all. Exactly. Fly God. We got Cupcake in the building. What's good with you, sis? How you doing? You know what I mean? So this stuff goes deep, man. You hear me? But this guy, R.C. Christian, You know, say he was a member of the Jesuit order. You know what I'm saying? He was a follower of he said he was a follower of the teachings of Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's an ill ass phrase right there, though, man. You know what I mean? Are you a follower of the gospel of Jesus Christ? Or are you a follower or believer of the gospel that Jesus Christ actually taught? You know what I'm saying? Big difference, y'all. That's a big difference, man. I'm gonna say that again. Are you a follower or are you a believer of the gospel of Jesus Christ? Or are you a believer of the gospel that Jesus Christ actually taught? You hear me? But this guy right here, R.C. Christian, he is some rich dude who was a member of the Just Society, rose up into Elberton. He's cool with the county commissioners and with the mayor and all that stuff and the governor. You know what I mean? They just allow him to erect this structure, this monolith, modern day monolith, right? And with a very eerie message on it, right? Let me come up for this. If y'all read them Georgia Guidestones, it gives an eerie message of what the global population plan is. It says it wants to reduce the global population to 500 million or less, right? By the year what? If you follow their shit, you giving your energy to their every who energizes them, not use hence the matrix battery saying. Exactly. My man, number one fly god. Let me read that again because I know what you're trying to say, but you typed it a little too fast. If you follow their shit, you're giving your energy to their who to their every or to whoever energizes them. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, bro. I know what you're trying to say. Da 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 da. Inspector Gadget, looking ass nigga. What's up, bro? Hey, you right about that, Inspector Gadget. Welcome to the page, brother. Hit the like button, subscribe to the page, man. If y'all, well, how y'all be hearing me talk about Agenda 2030, man? You know what I'm talking about? And that's what all of this stuff going on is, man. UN Agenda 2030. Now, on them guide stones, right? You already know, Inspector Gadget, man. Thanks for tapping in, brethren, man. You know what I mean? If y'all want to, if y'all can, if y'all could, if y'all would, bless the Cash App. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? If y'all want to, if y'all can afford to, y'all definitely don't have to though. I would rather that y'all hit that like button though. That's what I would rather y'all do. Hey, I'm broke too, bruh. You hear me? That's why we on here doing what we doing, man. We trying to create platforms to generate finances and revenue and funds so we can support each other and build Black Wall Street back up like some of you niggas be claiming y'all want to do. You hear me? But yeah, though, man, you welcome to the page, brethren. You feel me? Tap in. Now, this RC Christian dude, you know what I'm saying? He built these things up. It's like I said, American Stonehenge, but then it has this eerie message on it. That, like I said, they want to reduce the population to 500 million or less. The current population right now, as of 2022, is 8.1 something billion. 7.8 billion, damn near 8 billion people on planet Earth, and they want to reduce it to 500 million or less. That's what was written on the Georgia Guidestones in mad different languages too. Hold on, I'm about to get to it. Here we go right here. Yeah, concept respect. Yeah, man. Oh, well, that's it. Yeah, I thought it said something on it, but it didn't. But yeah, though, man. Hey, man, that's real talk right there, man. Number one fly guy, man. If you follow their way of following Jesus, you give your own divine energy to their made up entity that helps them more than us. Hence the matrix. Exactly. I knew what you was trying to say, but there it is. Exactly. They want to genetically modify us through altered carbon by invading, assimilating, and uploading human consciousness through human brain computer interfacing the smart grid 5G, 6G, 7G, right? Into the hive mind collective of the distorted, imbalanced awareness that is invading our reality, right? Through and as artificial intelligence. I know that was a lot, but walk with me, man. Exactly, Inspector Gadget. Exactly. That's why I had this, because I know some intelligent, informed, open-minded, like my man Simple P say, infinite-minded brothers. I know y'all get this stuff. I know I'm not the only one. I know there's other brethren out there that knows what I'm saying, man. You hear me? Exactly. You already know, Cupcake, man. You feel me? Exactly. You know what I mean? And also on the Jordan Guidestones, it's written in like 6 different languages, right? It's written in like 6 different languages: Greek, Latin, Arabic, Spanish. What is another one? I can't remember the other one, but it's written in mad different languages, right? And this guy, R.C. Christian, exactly. Or is you saying a cistern, like a large container that holds something, or are you saying like cistern, like how I be saying cistern, brethren and cistern? You hear me? This stuff is crazy, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Just think how I felt when I'm coming into all of this stuff. And I'm talking about mine just blew my kufi off. You hear me? Real talk, man. Blew my kufi off. So this guy, RC Christian, you know what I'm saying? He's a guy that's clearly connected, right? You feel me? Clearly he's connected. And it's the reason why he was allowed to erect this structure. You feel me? And now here's the plot twist to this whole situation right here, as to give you a little bit more in depth who this RC Christian guy really is. Remember, I told y'all I have scoured the internet. I've talked to people. I cannot come up with a picture of who this RC Christian person is, what he looked like, but I could come up with his name. I was able to get his name and do some research into his name and who his family name is and who he's connected to and related to by blood, right? You know what I mean? But he's just one of them elusive dudes, man, that, you know, like I told you about the memory hole, like I keep telling you about the memory hole. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if RC Christian, real name RC Plotsker. You feel me? Now I want y'all to do something, y'all. I want y'all to type this name in your Googler real quick, right? I want y'all to type this name in your Googler right now, so y'all can take this walk with me, man, so we can see how connected these people are. His name, R.C. Christian, was a pseudonym. It wasn't his real name, right? He used this name like a pen name, like I told you, like Eric Blair is really George Orwell, and you know, saying the guy from back in the day, O. Henry, who was really what was his name? I can't remember the dude's name, Hemingway or something like that. He used the pen name O. Henry, but his real name was Hemingway as the artist. You know what I'm talking about? R.C. Plotsker. Y'all type in RC Plotsker in your Googler and see what come up. RC Plotsker, the real name of RC Christian, was an asset of who? Who y'all think I'm about to say he was an asset of? You did. RC Plotsker was, of course, like most everybody, an agent of the New Day Sanhedrin, Pharisees, Sadducees, right? those who claim to be Jews but who really are not and are the of the synagogue of Satan, right? The Rothschild family. And I'm not afraid to say that, y'all. You hear me? You gotta have the testicular fortitude to say what it is, man. You hear me? These people. And you always hear me talk about this family because this is the most known public family that is a known bloodline family. And when y'all tap in and walk with me, we're gonna get into what I mean when I say bloodline families. Rothschilds, and you want to know something? They're not even the most powerful in the hierarchy, but on the outside of what we see, they are, right? R.C. Plotzker was an asset of the Rothschild dynasty. Of course, he was. He was a member of the Jesuit Society, the Order of the Jesuit, the Rosy Cross, the Rosicrucian Society. You hear me? Which these people are progenitors of as well, right? Now, this guy, R.C. Plotzker, right, was an asset of the Rothschilds. And now, that's exactly, Inspector Gadget, goddamn devils. What y'all hear me say all the time, Khazarian devils, because that's what they are, literally. That's why they're over there at CERN doing what they doing at CERN. They opening up portals to let these interdimensional demons that we don't know nothing about into our reality. Notice how I break that word up, reality, which is a copy of the original ality. That's why I tell y'all to study etymology, right? R.C. Plotzker was an asset of the Rothschild family, right? And he, goddamn it, was also, like I said, member of the Jesuit Society, and he was basically allowed to erect these structures, right? To bring the message to America of what we see now globally through UN as UN Agenda 2030. The plan for global sustainability. You feel me? And y'all remember the other day we was on Red Platform with the homie Chris Norwood was trying to tell Womansphere is that wasn't sustainable. Pay attention to that word in the mainstream media, that word sustainable, right? R.C. Plotzker, if y'all done type that in y'all Google, y'all see that Dr. Dre's wife's come up, right? Let me change the screen real quick again for y'all. Dr. Dre's wife is named Nicole Young, but her real name is Nicole Plotzker. All right. Her full name is Nicole Kendra Plotzker. That is her maiden name. Now, her mother, right? Her mother, her mother, right? Nicole Young, real name Nicole Plotzker, is related to this guy, R.C. Plotzker, right? Through her mother. Okay. I want to say R.C. Plotzker is her mother's, you feel me, brother. Or I think her mother married into the family. So her maiden name is Plotzker. See how easy these guys are well connected and intricately connected these people are. When you do the process of elimination, you connect the dots. Now, if y'all remember anything about what's going on with Dr. Dre and his wife, she just took him up top. He got to get his bro like $3 million a month or something like that, 300,000 a month or something like that. How much money she get from that dude, man? Right? It's crazy, right? Got to connect the dots, y'all, man. You got to connect the dots. You feel me? Now, where the other video I had at? I got so many tabs up here, you know, I gotta keep track of them. Right, fair use, y'all. Fair
In
use.
1979,
well, I'm gonna just play the audio.
A mysterious stranger appeared in the sleepy town of Elberton, Georgia, a city that claims the title of the world. The man referred to himself as R.C. Christian. He claimed to represent a small group of concerned Americans who did for the benefit of mankind. Written upon the granite structure are what are sometimes called the 10 Commandments of the New Age. Some believe they hold a sinister meaning.
I've seen published tracts saying those 10 guides of the 10 Commandments of the Antichrist.
The most disturbing is the first, to maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. With the world's population at well over 7 billion people, that would mean that many would have to die.
What is he advocating doing? Killing everybody else in the world?
And they interpret that as meaning favoring abortion and or genocide.
It's the only way to get us down to 500 million people is, of course, the extinction of millions upon millions, billions of innocent people.
Since 1980, when the monument...
See what I'm saying? Y'all hear that? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to put y'all up. Let me cam up for this, man. Let me cam up for this. Because a lot of y'all who claim to be religionists, and notice how I say religionists. Religionists. Right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting it out there like I'm just some high and mighty, like I'm just a devout. I'm not. I'm just happen to be well versed and learned and read and studied under guys who are when I was in the joint. Just some good stuff can come from being in the joint. I happen to have the opportunity to be around some very intelligent men when I was locked up that put me up on a lot of game about a lot of different stuff. You know what I mean? On top of already what I was doing. Hold on real quick. What my man Inspector Gadget say? He say, folks don't even have to try to connect the dots. They do these things in the open, not hiding any more consciousness. After 2020, it's too late for folks to level up if they just sleepwalk. And that's a fact, bro. I couldn't agree with you more, bro. That's a fact. Now, what I was just saying was that basically we've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to this whole situation right here, you know what I'm saying? And this is why the Catholic Church did what they did and removed all them books from the Bible, because this is the information that they didn't want us to know. You feel me? 500. They want to keep the population under 500, right? Now, if y'all notice in the book of Revelations, or not the book of Revelation, but in the book that's mixing out of the Bible, I can't think of the name of which one it is right now. It's skipping my mind. But it talks about the war in heaven, and that they sent down 500 million fallen angels. You hear me? Or what we would call demons or daemons, right? So this is basically what they do. Keep that 500 number in mind. Now, we sitting here talking about CERN punching holes through the book of Jasper. I don't know if that's it. That may be one of them. You know what I'm saying? But we sitting here being manipulated from all angles with the thing at CERN punching holes in the goddamn in other dimensions. We talking about goddamn artificial intelligence. We talking about goddamn human brain computer interfacing. We talking about now creating nanobots and microscopic robots, and we talking about you know what I'm saying, traveling to the subatomic realm. You feel me? This is all you know what I mean? This is all we talking about, downloading human consciousness. You know what I'm saying? This is all part of the 5G, 6G, 7G. You feel me? Weather manipulation, weather modification. You know what I'm saying? You in all this stuff together is basically, you know what I'm saying, the hive mind collective, you know what I'm saying, of the distorted and balanced awareness entities, demons, devil, Lucifer, Satan, the devil. You know what I'm saying? Manipulating, hacking into. Listen to, I got to talk in these terms so people can understand what I'm saying. Basically, what these entities who are under the authority of Lucifer, Satan, the devil, are hacking into the energy from the sun, or what we would call God. They're basically hacking into God's frequency that he originally designed in its perfect form. Remember, in the beginning, the earth was without form and void. It didn't say the world was out for form and void. It said the earth. So that lets you know right there it's an inversion, because God didn't create the world. God created the earth, the heavens and the earth. He did not create the world. That's why I tell y'all to study etymology, right? So we already in inverted, hacked in matrix. And through this matrix, through hooking us, through human brain computer interfacing, hacking into the frequency, this stuff goes deep, y'all, man. You hear me? Basically syncing and linking human consciousness hacked into the God consciousness, basically blocking us from being able to get the full frequency from the Most High, cutting us off from the Most High in order to do what? Turn us into a battery through altered carbon and human brain computer interfacing in order to sync and link human consciousness to its hive mind collective, much like the Borg in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Right? Goes real deep, don't it, man? I'll be telling y'all, tap in and walk with me, man. He said they are trying to escape divine judgment and not die. Exactly, Inspector Deck. I love when brothers come on here and know exactly what it is I'm talking about. This gives confirmation that this is not not a thing known only by a certain world. I'm not gonna say this is not something that when we sit up here and talk about this stuff, we ain't just capping. You hear me, as y'all say? Real talk, man. Listen to what my man Inspector Gadget said. They are trying to escape divine judgment and not die. They think that if they can keep their consciousness through artificial intelligence alive, then their souls won't go towards their true place of punishment. And that is exactly what it is. See, when Lucifer fell from heaven, right, he brought a lot of people with him, a lot of angels with him, right? This is where the whole thing of a reprobate mind comes from. And he brought a lot of them with him, and a lot of angels turned against the Most High along with Lucifer, right? Lucifer, son of the morning. Jesus was called the Son of Man. Huh? Yeah, man. So he brought a lot of people with him, man. He brought a lot of other motherfuckers with him, man. Right? And this is what they want to do through hacking into the God consciousness, the God frequency that powers us all. And like I say, makes us who we are, not what we are, by hacking into that through altered carbon and human brain computer interface and genetically modifying us. All of these efforts are being done to break us off consciously, spiritually from the source and syncing and linking us to this, the flesh, to the point through a reprobate mind that you will be completely cut off from the source, right? The movie They Live depicts this paradigm perfectly. In the movie They Live, it was a pirate signal being beamed down on Earth from a mothership, right? Or from their planet through antennas. in order to hack into our perception, to hack into how we our holographic image that we see, and hack into the electrical frequencies and functions of our brain through these signals, so that we would see billboards that say, eat here, go eat at McDonald's, go travel to Miami. But when you put the glasses on, it says obey. You hear me? It says obey. This is your, you see a photo, you see a billboard or some money or a bank, and when you put the glasses on, it says this is your God. Right? You look at your money in your hand, it says this is your God. Right? All movies showing their arrogance and also predictive programming to get sheep to accept the agenda. Exactly, Inspector Gadget. Exactly. And through genetically modifying the food, they are therefore hence, like my man said earlier, calcifying the pineal gland, the very thing that God put into this beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery he designed, perfectly designed. You hear me? Spiritually designed. I'm talking about holistically divine. When I say holistically, I don't mean W-H-O-L, I mean H-O-L-I-S-T. Beautiful design, the most advanced, the most shunned against the whole multiverse. That's why these entities want to come through here through portals and seek and link to our flesh, because it's designed by the most fucking high, and theirs is designed by who? Lucifer, Satan, the devil. I love having these conversations, man. You hear me? And with Stonehenge, now we about to tie it back to Stonehenge. You hear me? You already know Inspector Gadget. My man Inspector Gadget know what he talking about, man. We might have to link up or something, man. Chop it up behind the scenes and trace the information and put something together. And this is why they coming on the internet doing what they doing, because they don't want us to be having these conversations. Now, peep this. We're going to tie this back to what I just said about Lucifer bringing down 500 million with him and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? About to tie this back to the Georgia Guidestones, right? Now, on the Guidestones, they say they want the population to remain at or under 500 million, but yet Lucifer brought 500 million fallen angels with him down to earth. What is the current population of the world? Over 7 billion, right? What did the Most High tell Adam in the garden? Be fruitful and multiply. And even though his dumb ass listened to his silly ass broad, right? God still, Most High still showed favor on him. The source still showed favor on him and be able to make him to be fruitful and multiply, because he knew that Lucifer, now Satan the devil, had this plot. Don't y'all realize that the people that run this world is less than 1% of the global population? You know what I mean? So 500 million fallen angels came down here with Lucifer, Satan the devil, right? And now here we are at a human population of 7+ billion. So through genetically modifying the food, altered carbon, human brain-computer interface, and syncing and linking us to the smart grid, or which is the actual manifestation of the distorted and balanced awareness that Lucifer is, which we see in this artificial intelligence. There ain't nothing real about them, man. You hear me? Nothing real about them. Straight copies, straight fraudulent inversion. You hear me? Much like how Agent Smith was in the Matrix, when he just kept making copies of himself. Exactly, the metaverse, through the metaverse, right? That when y'all might have heard of the term circles within circles within circles. They want to get us so trapped into the illusion of who we think we are, or should I say, they want us to identify with what we are versus who we are. And this is why they're attacking us on all these levels, in order to separate us from the source and sync and link us to its hive mind collective, so it can, through altered carbon, manifests himself through the most extreme and advanced vehicle ever created by the Most High. Human freaking beings, man. The most advanced quantum biological machines ever crafted and created by the Most High himself. You hear me? I'm talking about we only use less than 10% of our brain's capability. And through altered carbon genetic modification, calcifying of the pineal gland, the very gland in our body that connects us directly to the source and gives us the ability to fly and all of that stuff. Remember in the Matrix, when Morpheus told Neo that he could, the original one could make the Matrix do as he see fit. He said, so what are you telling me? I could dodge bullets? He said, no, I'm telling you, when you're ready, you won't have to. And that's what, through Yeshua HaMashiach, Yahawashi, that's what he was telling us. That's why he went through them temples and flipped over them, those who say they are Jews but are really of the synagogue of Satan, the Khazarian devils, the Rothschilds, the Plotskers. We up against the same old demons, man. Listen, we say, y'all get up there and say, we up against the same old demons, man. You hear me? We're gonna put that on the t-shirt. We up against the same old demons, man. And they really haven't changed their tactics too much, except for technological speaking, they've only advanced. But even with all this 5G, 6G, 7G, even with all of this altered carbon and computer brain, human brain computer interfacing and all that fake ass shit, it still can't compete. That's why they want to genetically modify us in our original state, you know, fully aware of who you are versus identifying with what you are, right? You can always be connected to the source. So therefore, you won't have to dodge bullets. You did. I didn't mean to get all preachy on y'all, but this ain't got nothing to do with religion. This ain't got nothing to do with your faith. This has everything to do with spirituality, which is way above any of that. And let's bring it back to Stonehenge. 500 million. Lucifer, Satan, the devil brought 500 million angels with him. So we are currently at 7.8 billion people on planet Earth. Less than 1% of them carry the genetics of this distorted, imbalanced awareness that we know as Lucifer, Satan, the devil. Right? Now, through altered carbon, human brain computer interfacing, genetic modification, they want to sync and link us to its high mind collective, and it's too many of us, which is why they're talking about downloading human consciousness onto portable devices. And the only way they will be able to do that is if you are of a what? Reprobate mind, totally cut off from the source. Which is why they got you on demon time. Y'all hear our young niggas in their rap songs. We on demon time. We Lucifer. We Satan. What's up, my demon? Wearing upside down crosses. This is what the whole Baphomet agenda in hip hop is. All of this stuff is connected, y'all, man. And it takes it don't take a deep mind. It don't take a brilliant mind. It don't take a genius, which is demon time. Genius is the name of a Greco-Roman / Akkadian demon. Y'all do your research on that. Genius. You don't want to keep calling yourself a genius, right? Because that's like saying you a demon. But through all of that, they want to cut us off from the source. 500 million fallen angels came down with Lucifer, Satan, the devil. What my man say? That's why the experiment to see if folks' mood and emotions, behaviors can be altered, influenced, be it susceptible, MK Ultra Naomi. Yeah, you already know. Or through tactics specific Wangley. Exactly, nanotech. Exactly, Inspector Deck, bruh. Inspector Deck, man, you goddamn it, you hit me on the email, man. You hear me? You hit me on the email so we can, goddamn it, build behind the scenes, man. Hear me? And put something together for the brethren and sister. Hear me? Yeah, that's the numbers. That's the numbers right there. But listen, 500 million angels, fallen angels, came down to this reality, right? With Lucifer, Satan, the devil, right? There's 7.7 billion of us, and less than 1% of the human population carries the genetics through interbreeding. The sons of God came into the daughters of men. Now, mind you, the sons of God, when y'all read that in the Bible, it's a lowercase g. So that means it ain't, y'all got to study this stuff, man, right? So that means that it's less than 1% of the human population carries the genetic code frequency of Lucifer, Satan, the devil, right? In its pure form. But let me hit y'all with this. All of us have a R complex, which is a reptilian complex. It's the oldest part of our human brain. That lets you know that we all, to some extent, have been genetically modified. Exactly, the Nephilim, right? 500 million fallen angels came down to this reality with Lucifer, Satan, the devil. They want to lower the population to under 500 million. So what does that mean? That means Lucifer, Satan, the devil wants to decrease the human population in its current state of 7.7 down near 8 billion to under 500 million to do what? In order to do what? To sync and link through altered carbon, genetic modification, human brain computer interfacing, conscious downloading, to the 500 million demons. So we each have our own personal assigned demon. And then it will fully assimilate what's left of human consciousness, reprobate minds cut off from the source to its hive mind collective. Right? That's exactly what they've been doing, Inspector Gadget, bro. That's exactly what they're doing. 21, 23andMe, Ancestry.com, DNA diagnostics. Why y'all think they allow Maury Povich? Y'all don't want me to get into Maury Povich and his wife, Connie Chung, who is a descendant of the ancient Qing dynasty, who's related to Xi Jinping in China right now. Connect the dots, y'all, man. Hit that like button. Click on the subscribe bell. Bless the Cash App if you could, if you would, if you can. But you don't got to. I would rather much, y'all, hit that like button. But listen to this, though, Cupcake. Once you become disconnected from the source or become of a reprobate mind, you no longer have no connection to the Most High. So that makes you more easy, more susceptible to be synced and linked to the hive mind collective of Lucifer, Satan, the devil. The distorted, imbalanced awareness that is invading, assimilating, and uploading us into this human consciousness through artificial intelligence. Right? This stuff go deep, man. They want to assign they want to have the population to such a small number that each one of these 500 million some odd demons, distorted, imbalanced awareness entities, can be synced and linked to every human being through altered carbon global surveillance, UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability. This is why they spreading the smart grid. This is why they want to have these meters every 300 they want to have these 5G transmitters every 300 meters in our residential area so they can transmit this pirate devil frequency to sync and link us through human brain computer interfacing and altered carbon to the smart grid. Which is why they are over there opening up portals. And now that they're blowing up Stonehenge in America, Georgia Guidestones. Now there's going to be no evidence of this being done because people don't even know about the Georgia Guidestones. They've been there for 40 some odd years. How many of y'all actually ever heard of the Georgia Guidestones? I know people who rock with me. Let me take that back. People who rock with me, y'all more than likely probably heard or know about the Georgia Guidestones, but y'all didn't know this. I didn't either until I did, right? R.C. Plotzker, who is the relative of Nicole Plotzker, who is the ex-wife of Dr. Andre Young. These people are all connected. So they blow up the Georgia Guidestones today in Elberton, Georgia, right? A day after, or should I say yesterday, the day after they done blew up, goddamn it, or they done started opening up these portals. Exactly, Inspector Gadget. Exactly. Exactly. I'm telling y'all right now, and this is why they promoting these movies to us. Exactly. Exactly, man. Nigga fly guy. Exactly, bro. Hit that like button, y'all. Exactly. Let's listen to some more of this video. I want y'all to hear this, though.
It was first revealed. Clouds of suspicion have lingered over the Georgia Guidestones and those who built it. Conspiracy theories abound, along with accusations of genocide, globalism, and a New World Order agenda.
Does it create sort of a dark cloud over Elberton?
The short answer is yes.
A lot of people have used the word scared to describe their feeling when they come out here.
Somebody would say, well, they're going to have a sacrifice and they're going to have one of your cows up there.
We heard that some witches have been out here.
Yet despite the ominous overtones, the defenders of the Guidestones argue that R.C. Christian had no sinister intention when he designed the monument.
There's been a lot of misinterpretations of the whole thing because of a few things in the wording of that monument.
But who was this mysterious figure, and what was his true intention? A stone plaque written by the author tells us that the name R.C. Christian was just a pseudonym. For more than 30 years, researchers have speculated about the stranger's identity. Suspected candidates have included media mogul Ted Turner, Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard.
Nope.
But now, the first time in history, the secret identity of R.C. Christian can finally be revealed.
There you go. Whoops.
That is a letter right there from Mr. R.C. Christian.
You're kidding. And we have other letters that actually connect to the R.C. Christian that built the Georgia Guidestones.
This is a double life if there ever was. I'm astonished.
My uncle was a very intelligent man. Being told this, it's not a real surprise.
Yeah, man, that was the little series right there, man. So y'all can, you know what I'm saying, I done gave y'all enough dots to connect, man. Y'all can go do y'all's own research and do y'all's back checking into this. R.C. Plotzker. You know what I'm saying? Now, Plotzker is a variation on Pritzker. And if y'all know anything about the Pritzker family from out of Chicago, Governor Jay Pritzker, you hear me? Then y'all can connect the dots on that. Jay Pritzker is involved with a lot of stuff, even what happened with Kobe. All right? That's another, like my man Gators would say, that's another topic for another day. You feel me? But yeah, man, and that's what's going on. So, and just think about this, y'all, in the past 2 years. They have destroyed so many monuments, so many statues of these demons. You hear me? They're of their spawn wreaking havoc in our reality, and they getting rid of their history. So when they bring in this new system through altered carbon, through genetic modification, and through human brain computer interfacing, this new reality called the metaverse, no more of this history will be known. So that way it's going to be a new, man, y'all better understand what I'm telling y'all right now, man. It's called the memory hole. Think about George Orwell, 1984, when I be talking about y'all about the memory hole. They're creating the memory hole right now, getting rid of everything that has anything to do with human history. Watch movies like Equilibrium, I told you about the other day. They're getting rid of anything human, anything that has anything to do with creative expression, which is the very essence of the Most High, Yeshua HaMashiach Yahawashi. And they want to infiltrate it and invert it and make it into a weird, sick, messed up, not real, fake ass copy, right? Called reality or the Matrix or the metaverse. Y'all better realize what's going on out here, man. You feel me? Jay Pritzker sits on the chairboard, who is the governor of Illinois to this day. Jay Pritzker sits on the chairboard of a think tank organization called the Mormon Group. The Mormon Group is the one who sold Jay Pritzker, or should I say Jay Pritzker sold the Sikorsky helicopter to the Mormon Group, who then sold it to Jeffrey Morgan Steibel, who was Kobe's business partner, and then Kobe purchased it from him, and that's the fuck, man. Let's go. Y'all ain't ready to go down these streets and avenues, man. You hear me? But they blew up the Georgia Guidestones because they want to get rid of the evidence of the plot. So when we all synced and linked to the smart grid in the metaverse, this is the stuff that they can erase and put in the memory hole. So our grandkids ain't going to know nothing about it. They're going to think that they goddamn it can have their consciousness download into a cortical portable stack and insert it in synthetic humanoid bodies that ain't got no connection to the Most High whatsoever. Straight reprobate mind. Well, you know what? I appreciate that, Cupcake. And I'm here to let you know, Cupcake, there are literally thousands of people who are well more versed and learned in this stuff than I am. You hear me? But just like I said in my song, and that I'm going to play for y'all early, many are called, only a few were chosen, though. The smart grid is not here, but it ain't over, though. You feel me? It ain't over. Not yet. God damn it. So, you know, anybody want to come up, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and put the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to come up, speak your piece, drop some jewels, you know what I'm talking about? I would be more than happy for y'all to do that. That's what I created this platform for, is to build with like-minded people and create, you know what I'm saying, interconnection and interlinking with each other. So as this system comes in, we can have the spiritual fortitude to be able to fight it off. Because I'm telling y'all, whether y'all believe it or not, whether y'all want to accept it or not, it's here. The smart grid is here. You hear me? I don't care how y'all feel about it, what you got to say about it. The smart grid is here, and it's right here in your face. You know what I'm saying? The smart grid is now here, but it ain't over, though. They got to try to divide us and keep us separated. But if we all come together, we could never be caged in. And that ain't even on no old peace treaty kumbaya. Let me cam up real quick, y'all. And that ain't even on no peace treaty kumbaya, love is love type shit, man. Fuck all that bullshit, man. I'm a nigga from the streets, man. This is a whole new situation right here. Like I say, that most of y'all are not perceptually prepared for, man. You feel me? Not perceptually prepared for. And this is why it's important to have these conversations, man. You know what I mean? I know if whoever might be tapping in, people think that, oh, verbs be this and this and that. People be saying, well, I don't care about any of that. And this is why I speak the way I speak. This is why I speak the way I speak. Because for one, I wouldn't speak on nothing that I don't know about, because that would make me a goddamn it, what's the word I was about to say? That would make me a damn ignoramus. You feel me? And that's not a word that I would choose to describe myself with, or I even in any way or shape or form identify with. You feel me? So yeah, when it comes to them old guidestones, man, you hear me? It's a big story behind that stuff, man. You feel me? Big story behind that. A lot of dots to connect. You feel me? Think about this, y'all, man. Think about this, though, for real, man. Just walk with me for a hot second, man. You already know, Inspector Gadget. Think about this for a second, y'all. This is look how what a mighty web we weave. You hear me? Think about this, y'all. This R.C. Potsker guy, R.C. Christian, who created and developed and erected, designed the Georgia Guidestones, which was blown up the other day. He is a family descendant to Dr. Dre's ex-wife, Nicole Young, real name Nicole Potsker. Potsker is a variation of the name Pritzker of the very famous Pritzker family out of Chicago. Jay Pritzker is the current governor of Chicago or Illinois. Jay Pritzker, right, is a member of a think tank organization known as the Mormon Group, right? He sold Sikorsky helicopter that he owned through the Island Holdings Corporation. He sold that helicopter to the Mormon Group, who then sold it to Jeffrey Morgan Steibel, who, when you Google that boy name, Kobe's net worth pop up. I'm gonna put his name in the chat, y'all. Y'all go research this dude. Y'all go research this name right here. When y'all type his name in the search engine, Kobe's net worth come up because he was Kobe's business partner with Kobe's business that he had. I can't remember the name offhand, but he was about to create Hollywood movie studios. He released his movie that he won. Y'all know Kobe won an Oscar? Did y'all know that? And Kobe was I'm about to connect some more dots for y'all. So Pritzker sold the Sikorsky helicopter to the Mormon Group, who then sold it to Jeffrey Morgan Steibel, who was Kobe's business partner. And then they bought that and purchased it for Kobe. And tragically, on January 26th of last year, Kobe Bryant tragically died along with his beautiful daughter Gianna and 11 other people who sat on chair boards to think tank organizations, people who were connected with organizations in research and development into human brain computer interfacing, D-Wave computing, people who were working with Kobe to bring it to fruition and help him finance with the money he already had and build an independent movie studio where he could release his Wise Nard series and the Epocra and the series of and the Wise Men of Ekroth. What y'all know about that, man? Right? Gotta connect the dots, man. And guess who Jeffrey Morgan Steibel is also connected to? Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think Kobe's Kobe name wasn't on there. But Jeffrey Morgan Steibel was on the chair board out of MIT, and I want to say Harvard University, called the Brain Gate. And it was Jeffrey Morgan Steibel, Bill Gates. It was Jeffrey Epstein. It was Ted Turner. And it was, what's the one rich boy name? What's the one rich white boy name? Warren Buffett. Yeah. Listen here, Inspector Gadget, bro. Listen what I said, bro. Hit my email, bro, so we can build and put something together for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kobe wasn't on the list. Michael Jackson wasn't on the list. R. Kelly wasn't on the list. Yeah. The shit got deep tonight, though, didn't it, y'all? Lost a couple people, man. But Fly Guy, bro, ask me anything, bro. Go ahead, bro. Ask me. Tap in. Ask me anything, bro. You hear me? Inspector Gadget, man, you need to send me an email, bro. You feel me? I hope you got my email. Hit me up, man. So we can build behind the scenes, connect behind the scenes, and put something together, man. You know what I'm saying? You could probably cover up some stuff I don't know, and likewise, man. Like I said, I'm only smart enough to know how much I don't know. You feel me? Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that subscribe bell. Share on your social engineering, man. Let's stop calling it social media. Let's call it what it is. Social engineering. Right? We all collateral damage, man. Unless it's less than 500 million of us. And only 500 million of us are of any value to LSD. Ain't that crazy how Lucifer, Satan, shout out to the homie Larry Gators, man. Ain't it crazy how Lucifer, Satan, the devil stands for, the initials is LSD? That's a good question, number one fly guy. That's the good question. And that goes back to what I'm saying. Are you a follower, believer of the gospel of Jesus Christ, or are you a follower, believer of the gospel that Jesus Christ taught? Understand and know the difference between the two. It's something about cosmic order and law, spiritual order and law that the Most High created that, you know, you have to follow some sort of structure and order, even in breaking the rules, bending the rules. Remember when Morpheus told Neo in the Matrix that some rules can be bent and some can be broken? Just think in that aspect right there. You hear me? Think about that in that aspect right there. You feel me? When it comes to what you asked me, right? We are getting a distorted, manipulated, inverted version copy reality of the original version, right? But even within that, there has to be some truth within that, because due to spiritual cosmic order, the way the Most High designed it, it's a certain structure that even Lucifer, Satan, the devil gotta adhere to. You hear me? And that's ill, right? Ain't that ill? Even the devil gotta follow the rules of the Most High. He's only doing what he's allowed to do. They are only doing what they are being allowed to do. Right? Yeah, I seen the new Matrix, man. It was dope. A lot of people said it sucked, and I will agree. As far as what you used to seeing in the Matrix franchise with the action and the fighting and the bullet time and all that, it was kind of shitty in that aspect. But the subject matter of the new Matrix movies is exactly what we're talking about tonight. Like literally verbatim. You hear me? It's like verbatim. You feel me? Conscious transferring, conscious shifting, remote viewing, astral projection. You hear me? Altered carbon, human brain computer interfacing, going through portals, right? Metaverse, syncing and linking through electricity and frequencies through an alternate digital holographic reality, right? That's all they talking about in the new Matrix movies, man, which I thought was dope as hell. Exactly, Inspector Deck. So you know what I mean, man. And this is why we need to be this, and this is why we telling y'all we gotta have these conversations, man. We gotta have the power and the strength that we know we got to say this stuff, man. Because this is what's happening. Now correlate and translate this to what's happening, especially on YouTube and the internet and in the world. It's right here in our faces, right? And this is why we are the most revered, feared, envied, basically for the lack of a better term, species. But see, the Most High didn't create us to be a species. He didn't design us to be a species. He designed us in his image. See, all these other entities that weren't designed in the Most High's image. Why you think we are the bane, the envy of the multiverse? Why y'all think Thanos and Cernak and Galactus, and goddamn it, who else? What we about to get into with my man Ant-Man and the Wasp. My man, what's my man's name? Kang the Conqueror. Why y'all think they all want to come to our reality, to our earth, our realm? Why do you think they want to come here, man? All right. Why do you think they want to sync and link us into their hive mind collective through altered carbon and genetic modification? Shit goes deep, right? I'm gonna take it off camera a second, man, because I'm about to roll up, man. You hear me? But yeah, though, man. Exactly, Inspector Deck. You know what I'm saying? When you created in the image of the Most High, man, that means he gave you his attributes, man. He gave you his personality, you know, his essence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He gave you his he gave us his whole entire reflection of himself made manifest, man. You hear me? And designed this. Let me come up real quick again. And designed this. He didn't design us to be a species. He didn't design us to be transgender. He didn't design us to be turning into boys and boys turning into girls. He designed us the way he did for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? And we are the envy of the multiverse, multi-dimension. We the envy. Why do you think they all trying to get here? Because through manipulated means, hacking into the frequency, they have interrelated, interconnected, interbreeded energetically with us so that we got our complexes, which makes some of us susceptible and easier to sync and link with. Especially when you got our young boys out here saying they on demon time. You understand that when you say these things, spelling and talking and stuff, you understand you is syncing and linking yourself. That's why I said we need to overhaul the entire human language. Every word we speak connects us to this reality through altered carbon, human brain computer interfacing, genetic modification, man. The smart grid, strategic military armaments, and residential technologies. That's what the Guidestones was telling us. That's why they blew it up and tear it down, because too many people is starting to get hip to this shit. Too many people going to Everton, Georgia, and doing what I was about to do this summer. What I'm doing with y'all right now. You understand me? So, man, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I haven't, but I look at it. You know what I'm talking about? Don't nobody y'all want to come up and add nothing? Nobody? You know, I like to get y'all's input, man. I like to talk to y'all. I like people to come on, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? I could sit up here and chop it up all night, but I like to get y'all's input, man. I like to hear y'all's input. I like to hear what y'all got to say. I like y'all insight. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, like my man Simple the Peace, say y'all are infinite minded. Ain't no way y'all need to be in this comment section. Y'all need to be up on here with me or starting your own platform. You hear me? In order to keep it, we gotta give it away. Hold on, let me go off camera real quick. My bad, y'all. In order to keep it, we gotta give it away, y'all. Hit that like button, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Do a jump out the swing from the playground back in the day and get clipped on your shirt and they pull you back. Do one of them on the like button. Smash that subscribe bell too, man. Roll something up off camera, man. We going in. You feel me? So what y'all think about tonight's show, man? You know what I'm saying? Did you learn something? Man, listen here. Cardi B done sit up there and said the other day, shout out to O'Shea, man. She done sit up there and said that she is activating demons. And that's exactly what she is doing. That's what they are music. Why you think they changed the music up? When y'all look at this, listen to this drill music. It's set at a tone that basically it what's the word I'm looking for here, man? What's the word I'm looking for here? But anyway, the tone of the music is syncing and linking your body's magnetic field, your aura, your auric field, basically your input output carrier signal. That drill music is syncing and linking with that by entraining. That's the word I'm looking for, y'all. See what I'm saying? See the intuition speaking, which is the Most High. Entrainment. Entrainment is when you sync and link frequencies to one dominant frequency. And that's why I told y'all they're trying to cut us off from the dominant frequency of the Most High by hacking into it through altered carbon, genetic modification, and human brain computer interfacing, DNA digital downloading. You already know, Blue Devil, man. That's what I'm here to do, man. I done learned a lot tonight too, man. You feel me? Fucking with my man Inspector Deck or Inspector Gadget. You feel me? He done put me up on some stuff I need to go check out. This is one of the main reasons why I do because I'll tell you, I'm only smart enough to know how much I don't know. You know? We've been infinitely designed, man. Just imagine if we were able to use 100% of our brain's computing power, right? Now think about that movie Lucy that a couple brethren in the chat brought up earlier. Exactly. Think about that. Now think about what Inspector Gadget just brought up too. I'm gonna expound on that a little bit. He said they all have demons. Multiple personality through industry mind control, MK Ultra, right? Yeah, that Lucy was dope though. Now Lucy, you know what I'm saying, was the through drugs, genetic modification. Think about that part of that though. But in its totality representing when the brain is at its full capacity, you become spirit, which is what Lucy did. You become the original essence. You become the true essence minus the flesh. You become the essence of that which you were created from, the Most High, or whatever. Right? Now, what my man Inspector Gadget said, they all have demons, multiple personality through industry mind control. Yes. I'm gonna break this down for y'all real quick. I done it on Red Show plenty of time, but you know what I'm saying? Repetition is the key. In neurology, neurophysics, exactly, Inspector Jack. Exactly. These are demons, man. You hear me? When Beyonce says she's turning to Sasha Fierce, her face changed and everything, right? In neurology, phrenology, neurophysics, right? There's a term known as alters. There's terms known as compartmentalization, right? And through severe trauma, and you can create what they call alters or altered states of awareness or reality by literally breaking up the psyche, right? And you do this by stimulating it with traumatic experiences, being molested as a child, being violated as a child, getting in a car accident, stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Think about if you ever been in a serious car accident or know anybody who has. Notice how they don't remember things up until the point of impact. You know what I'm saying? That's because your brain basically creates a firewall to prevent you from experiencing and reliving the pain associated with that experience and that memory, right? So it compartmentalizes it, basically honeycombs it, right? And it stores it basically in your, in your file system So you don't have to relive that experience every day, every day, every day. That's called compartmentalization, right? Alters. They call them alters, as in altered states of awareness or reality, which means they can be programmed. And this is where MK Ultra comes in. This is where breaking up the psyche through trauma. Look at any movie you see about spies. Look at La Femme Nikita from back in the day. Look at the Scarlet, or not the, but think of the Black Widow with the Marvel movies, huh? Think about movies like Soldier starring Kurt Russell, huh? Think about the TV show that everybody watching, Stranger Things, with number 11 being put through severe trauma in order to get her to what? Compartmentalize, so she can be able to have that one aspect of her to be under control. Huh? And that's what they doing with all these people in Hollywood, in sports, in finance, in business. You hear me? Education, academia, forever and bombarding the psyche with imagery and trauma, forever breaking it up into ever more and more altars or compartments or honeycombs. There's no mystery that the symbol for a lot of these fraternal organizations is the bee and the honeycomb. But get this, the pineal gland is shaped like a what? A pine cone. So through all of this stuff, this is how they want to sync and link us to the Hive Mind Collective. And that's what was written on the Georgia Guidestones. Less than 500 million people. That means we got every human person or every human body we have on this planet in this reality is synced and linked to us, and will be basically like a slave hive mind drone society, all connected to each other into the hive mind of LSD by the smart grid and the metaverse, where nobody's going to live a real life anymore. And you can always tell who their handlers are. It's that odd looking motherfucker in the picture who just happens to be looking at the camera at an angle to where they're looking as if they're not trying to, like they're not trying to be noticed, but they're trying to be noticed. For a long period of time, up until Kobe was rebelling, they tried to put this Jeffrey Morgan Stiebel dude on him. You dig? This stuff goes deep, man. You hear me? And I'm just glad that y'all came out to chop it. I don't know about no Osiris fly god, man, but all that other stuff is just about accurate as I could say. You feel me? Nah, hey, Rue and Yeshua ain't got nothing to do with each other, brother. You hear me? They ain't got nothing to do with each other. You did. Hold on, man. Hold on real quick. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just modded you up, Cupcake. You got a wrench on the channel, so when you come in, you got these goofy people come in saying goofy stuff, saying stuff like stuff to get a page block. You know, people coming here with them fake ass ads and stuff. Get them up out of here. You know, you family, so it's only right that you get a wrench, man. And I just want y'all to know, old girl Renda Fillmore, y'all seeing her? I actually know her, man. We from the same hood, from the same city, grew up with each other literally. You know, I've been knowing her for 20 plus years. You hear me? So that's my family for real, man. And yeah, y'all, man, you know what I mean? I'll just be wanting y'all to be up on game. That's all, man. You feel me? I ain't trying to make it seem like I'm no more or less intelligent than anybody else, man. This dude, Inspector Gadget, probably knows way more shit than I know. You know what I'm saying? It's just comforting and pleasing to meet other people who is on basically the same frequency as you, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's a pleasure because, you know, if y'all see through social engineering, which everybody calls social media, but I call social engineering, y'all see how already connected to the hive mind that most people are. You know what I mean? And that's why Cupcake, that's why you see people react to me on Facebook the way they do, sis, by the stuff I say. And the reason why I say the stuff I say, because I know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't speak on that which I do not know. Like I said, that would make me an ignoramus. Ain't shit ignorant about me. I can maybe ignorant to some shit, but I'm not an ignorant person. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you say he's speaking on Egyptology. Yeah, right. He's speaking on Egyptology, right. But I'm just saying that Egyptology ain't got nothing to do with the Most High. Egyptology is, listen, I'm going to make it plain for y'all, and I'm going to come up real quick while I'm twisting up to say this. Egyptology is demon time. Anubis, all of them, demons. Just in a nutshell, demons. And I use those words because to let people know how serious it is. And that's exactly what it is. So what y'all going to be noticing now, y'all going to be noticing shifts and changes in people's character, man, because now that they opening up these portals, we don't know what type of entities they letting up in here, man. Like I say, it's levels to this stuff. Why you think they put that out in the lexicon? It's levels to this shit. Nigga, it's levels to this shit. Levels to this shit, man. No, it ain't nothing like that, bro. Come on, man, Fly Guy. It ain't nothing like that, my nigga. I was just saying that those are my thoughts on it. I used to get into the whole Egyptian pantheon, which is no much different than the Greek pantheon and all that Egypt stuff, and our ancestors, and we come from the Egyptians, and you know what I'm saying, Kemet and all that, man. And you know, once you level up, as they say, and get your knowledge really up and open up, you realize that all that shit is demons. Just like all the shit with Odu Ifa, pouring libations, burning sage, and all that, man, and all that's it, man. When you do your research on that stuff, you see where that stuff come from. And we wasn't designed to be burning those sage as something to help us out. That's not our original design. So it ain't nothing like that, brother. Yeah, so how y'all feeling about tonight's show, man? I know I asked that earlier, man. You know, I'm pretty sure I did. But how y'all feeling about tonight's show, man? Is we sitting up here chopping up good game, man? Y'all get some information that y'all ain't never heard of, man? You feel me? Y'all hearing some stuff y'all ain't never heard before, man? Yeah, you know what I mean? That's why I keep telling my dude now, yeah, it's all good, bro. You feel me? We saw love over here, bro. You feel me? It's just at this point in my life, and this don't make me no greater or no lesser than nobody. It's just at my point, I'm just past certain stuff because I realize what the nature and essence of what it is. You feel me? It's like y'all remember that game back in the day called Snakes and Ladders? Y'all remember that game from back in the day, Snakes and Ladders? And that's how I treat the religions of this reality. You know, they all basically leading you to the same path, but some of them less than others, more than another. You get all the way up to the top of the ladder and you think you got there like, this is it. We from the Egyptians and we had ancestors and, you know, the oceans and, you know, but when you get to, you like, damn, nah, that's some bullshit too. And you slide right back down that slide to the bottom. So you're right back to it's like, it's a race to the bottom. Who can get to the bottom the quickest while thinking they going to the top? You already know. Okay. Arthur, Inspector Gadget, man. Nice chopping it up with you, brother, man. Make sure you hit my email, man. I hope you got my email, man, so we can chop it up behind the scenes, bro. I like to build with you know what I'm saying, with my brethren who is aware of what's going on. And got the actual testicular fortitude to talk about it on platforms ran and controller operated by the very people we talking about. No, Inspector Goddess. Don't stay woke. To be woke is to be asleep. Woke is the past tense of wake or to be awake. I woke up at 4:45 this morning, and I have been awake ever since. I'm in my waking state, my waking consciousness. To be woke is to be the past tense of that, which means to be asleep. So I think we need to focus on taking certain words out of our lexicon, words that are connecting us to the very topic of discussion tonight. And that's why I say we got to overhaul the entire human language, all of it, the whole linguistic language system. You hear me? Stem. Look at every word we speak. Every word we speak, damn near, is connected to the distorted, imbalanced awareness, inversion, system. Listen to that word, stem. Nah, I'm good over here, Inspector Gadget, bro. You know what I'm saying? Did you get my email, though, bro? That's what. Did you get my email address, brother? Acknowledge me that, please, before you go lay it down for bed, and then I'll be good. That way I know we can, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got it. Because I like to link up with my brothers who's in the know, man, because, you know what I'm saying, we got to get this knowledge and information out, man. You hear me? So, in closing, right, we're going to shut this thing down, man, because I could just go and go, but we're going to shut this thing down because I definitely got to get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Click the subscribe bell, the notification bell, I should say, and subscribe to the page. Share on your social engineering. How about we get to saying, I'm about to come out with some teas and all that stuff, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And I dare one of y'all try to steal my intellectual property because I got shit trademarked and everything. I'll sue the shit out your ass. You hear me? Real talk, man. And that's the beautiful thing about it, because I'm not the only one. As we see, my man, number one fly guy, he tapped in. Inspector Gadget is definitely aware. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why we need to have these conversations and do it just like how they try to do it in their face on their platform, exposing them who they are, right? Just think about that, y'all, man. Think about that. We talked about R.C. Christian, real name R.C. Plotzker, who's related by blood, connected to Nicole Plotzker, who was Andre Young, a.k.a. Dr. Dre's wife, divorced ex-wife, right? We're talking about the Pritzker, which is a variation on the name Plotzker. They're related, much like how the Saxe-Coburg-Gaithys changed their name to Windsor, or how the Rosenfelds changed their name to Roosevelts, or the Rockenfellers or Rockenfelds changed their name to Rockefeller, or how the Bauer family changed their name to Rothschild. Yes, sir. The power of words. This is why I always say, I've been saying it for a long time, ever since I was blessed with the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, when it came to me with the knowledge to study words, you feel me, when I was a young boy, I've been intrigued by words since I was a young boy. I remember it like it was yesterday. You hear me? It's like it came to me in like a download. You remember the Matrix, how they just, I know Kung Fu? That's how it came to me. Young boy, 5, 6 years old. I remember it vividly, clearly. You hear me? Vividly, clearly. And that's a story for another topic, for another day, another show. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But and ever since I've been about 5, 6 years old, I have been basically in love, pause, with words and language from all different languages. Although I don't speak audibly, I don't speak all these languages, but I can understand them. You know what I mean? That's why Miss Chimmy liked me so much in Spanish class. You did. Etymology, y'all. Study etymology. If you don't do anything else in this world, man, study etymology. When you know the origin of words, it gives you a power, right? Now look where I'm going with this. It gives you a power that gives you the power that Yeshua had, man. You hear me? The power to over, enter, outer, extra, stand, lane, gauge. You feel me? That's you being able to control spells, not so much in the way that a demon does, but in the way that you was designed to by the Most High, because you vibrating at a higher freaking frequency, man. You hear me? Not a dense, low vibrating, solid, slow vibrating, but a high oscillating, high frequency, short wavelength, powerful, direct energy. You hear me? Life-giving, not life taken or death. You feel me? Literally inversion. You know what I'm saying? Think about how everything in our reality is inverted, and that's what they was talking about on them GUIDESTONES. You know what I'm saying? They talking about on them GUIDESTONEs basically syncing and linking every human on this planet under 500 million to their own specific deity, their own specific demon. Y'all know how some of these religions across the world got massive different gods, massive different deities. You hear me? 500 million of them joints, man. And they want to be synced and linked to every last one of us. Just think it's 7.7 plus billion of us on planet Earth right now. Exactly, Inspector that. Chakras, all that stuff, demon time, another topic for another show. You hear me? Yoga, spelled backwards, Agoi, right? Connected to the Gregorian daemons. You hear me? All those gargoyles y'all see in New York and all across the world in the various cities and stuff, them little dragon-looking demons. It was a cartoon back in the day called Gargoyles. Gargoyles are depictions of the Gregorian demons, the old men of renown. You hear me? Yeah, man, this shit go deep. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? As always, y'all, man, y'all know I gotta leave y'all with some selections, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Definitely gonna leave y'all with some selections for the night, man. You know what I mean? Everybody, thank y'all for coming out and tapping in. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. Yes, Cupcake, chakras are demon time. Chakras is an ancient Sanskrit word for wheels of light, right? And when you think about the 7 chakras, these are the, remember y'all heard me talk about dragon lines and ley lines? The 7 chakras are points of intersection of vertices on your body's morphic grid, your body's auric field, your body's aura, your essence, your energy, what we're going to call your energy output carrier signal, your energy input output carrier signal, right? That's what chakras are a representation for. But in this reality, that is an inverted version of the actual original version, because God didn't design you to have chakras or an auric field or a morphic field or energy output carrier signal. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Most High did not designed us to have chakras or wheels of light, or to have input output carrier signals. Not in the way in which it is when we speaking about how we are right now, the manipulated, inverted, assimilated, how can I say it, copy, you hear me? Yes. And it all started where? In the garden, right? When LSD did what he did to Eve. You know what I'm saying? We were, until he came in contact with the distorted, imbalanced awareness. Y'all see where I'm going with that? You already know, Inspector Gadget. You too, bro, man. Next time we going in, tap in, man. I'm going in. I'm trying to start going in like Monday through Friday, sometimes on Saturday and Sunday too. On Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to be going in too, but I'm going to be going in with my pops. And we're going to be going in on this paradigm with my pops, because don't nobody know the word better than my pops that I know personally. He knows that book in and out and everything. You hear me? And we're going to be going in with my dad coming with that aspect and me coming with this aspect. And we're going to bring it together. We're going to put it out for all y'all. That's going to be with my dad on Sundays. You hear me? Or Saturdays, I should say, on Saturdays. You hear me? Cupcake all started in the garden. Y'all got to understand what the garden is. You hear me? And it's a beautiful thing, man. And this is what Yeshua was here teaching. Yeshua came here to tell us that we don't have to motherfucking be synced and linked to the smart grid, man. We don't have to be species. We don't have to identify with our human quantum computers that we call our human body, quantum computers that we call our bodies. We don't have to identify with them. It's just a vessel to be used while we're in this reality and this experience. And when we go on to the next one, and we go back toward, you know what I'm saying, and when it's time for us to go back to the source, we go back to the source. Remember what they told Neo in the Matrix? They told he had to go back. What did the goddamn architect tell Neo? He said, you have to go back to the source. Right? You already know, Inspector Doug, man. Hit that like button on your way out, brethren. You feel me? You know what I mean? Let me find some music to go on out with, man. You feel me? But yeah, though, man, it was only right that I do this show tonight, man, because to be honest with y'all, let me come up real quick, because I'm being serious with y'all, man. You feel me? I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be dead ass with y'all. I really was planning a trip to go to Elberton, Georgia, and go get some content. And basically, like I say to have this conversation with y'all, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? As I was doing that, I was going to blog my whole trip with my daughter and my girl, you know, talking about all of that. When I got to Elberton, I was going to take some footage, do some stuff in front of the damn things and do it all. I was going to put it all together, edit it, put it all together, and then put it on YouTube for y'all, share with y'all. But now I ain't going to be able to do that, because now they're talking about demolishing the rest of the damn monument, right? And basically getting rid of it. Much like what they did with all the Christopher Columbus statues across America, which I personally think they should have kept up. I'm tripping. Let me take the camera off. So that's how you know when it's getting late and you're getting too relaxed, you start to be blowing on camera. You know, all the things how they supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I'm just saying in our way onto where we supposed to be, this is what's happening. You feel me? And this, and then, you know what I mean, just to put it in a layman's terms, so to speak. You feel me? They're destroying all of current human recognition, human experience. Literally getting rid of the very thing that connects us to the source by manipulating it and changing it and syncing it, linking with what it now has. And think about this, y'all. This is something to talk about too, Inspector Gadget. Lucifer, y'all hear me keep saying Lucifer, Satan, the devil. Lucifer is still connected to the Most High. It's the Satan and them devil son of bitches, man, that we got to motherfucking rebuke. You hear me? Did you hear what I said? I said, did y'all hear what I just said? You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day too. Shout out to Bishop Gator, man. That's a whole nother paradigm to even go down that rabbit hole. You feel me? LSD, Lucifer, Satan, the devil, or lysergic something to acid. You hear me? You did. For real, man. I appreciate y'all coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really do appreciate y'all coming out. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up with your guy about this stuff that really we not meant to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to display the testicular and the ovarian fortitude to say what the fuck needs to be said, man. Excuse my language, man. You know, I don't really try to cuss too much of the cursing out. You know, and see how they're trying to censor us. You feel me? See, the artificial intelligence doesn't operate from a source of creativity. You know what I'm saying? A source of creative thought or creative expression. Even I ain't gonna say emotion because God didn't create us to have emotion. God didn't design us to have emotions either, y'all. Huh? Most High didn't design us to be emotional. You feel me? Dr. Who? Dr. Moonbees? No doubt. I'm writing it down right now, bro. I got my pen and pad right here. That's all I'm saying. I'll be writing down what y'all be saying, man. Yeah. Facts, y'all, man. You know what I mean? Gotta have this conversation. Gotta display the courage, man. I said, God, the Most High didn't design us to be cowards, man, to be soft, to be scared. You feel me? It's a lot of stuff we're gonna get into, man. You hear me? When I find the right audience that talk about that type of content right there, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it to another level. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I appreciate everybody coming out, man. For real, man. Like I said, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it on up. And I appreciate that. I respect that, man. You hear me? I really do. It's humbling, very humbling. No, I ain't trying to play none of that stuff, man. Yeah. Damn, I still got old beats here in this band lab that I never even used before.
Really, DG? Yeah. Glitch to guarantee. E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. I see the money in my sight. I'ma go get that. Shit, my time is now. I gotta get it in. Stay away from the fake. I'm rolling up again. Trying to get this money for dead homies. We pour our hands. Soon as the L's gone, we back to rolling up again. Glitch to guarantee. You bet I got my mind right. Sick and rain shit. That's 2020 hindsight. King Gales and John. Nigga, we destroy Mike. Stacks, see me stacking up. Got the millions in my sight. Glitch, nigga. Burning everything that I touch. I'm an arsonist. Niggas thought I wouldn't move up. I set the bar with this. Up in smoke for real, nigga, we lighting sticks. I'm about to be at my peak. I plant my flag and shit. My bitch cold with flooded ice on her damn wrist. So many chains that in the entanglement, like Will Smith. When it comes to the bills, nigga, I'm Bruce Smith. Running on my way to the Bucks, nigga, I'm Robert Smith. Scheme King, nigga, I Sammy Davis on any beat. Yeah, I'm tapped in. The only choice is to move your feet. Flow sound like I'm playing jazz. Call me Pistol Pete. Blue magic bars, type of shit I can guarantee. One of the hottest you heard, nigga, I guarantee. Heavy in my bag, I'm ballin', nigga, like 23. All about the green, I go and get it like 33. 7 years from now, I still be nice when I'm 43. My time is now, I gotta get it in. Stay away from the fake. I'm rolling up again, trying to get this money for dead homies. We pour our hands, soon as the L's gone, we back to rolling up again. Glitch the guarantee. You bet I got my mind right. Sick and rain shit. That's 2020 hindsight. King L's and John. Nigga, we destroy Mike. Stack, see, we stacking up. Got the millions in my sight. Yeah, couple mil in my sights. Where my money goggles? Oh, you think you rap nice? Another dub box. By the time this shit drop, I'm writing another novel. I'm lost in negative. I might be a problem. Man, these butcher boy cats got matching styles. Ricky take it off heads, stay snatching crowns. Y'all ain't even tough enough. Save your stamina. 6 MVPs. That's unanimous. We be getting more looks than a cameraman. Now you losing out on cam like a Panther fan. Still be sunning these cats like a family man. Nauseous, about to trip on them like a family van. Now you say I owe you, and you taking vows. All these reaches from these rappers, that's another foul. Shorty like when I talk, she be getting aroused. Break her down, split the fractions, that's a compound. My time is now. I gotta get it in. Stay away from the fake. I'm rolling up again, trying to get this money for dead homies. We pour our hands. Soon as the L's gone, we back to rolling up again. Glitch the guarantee. You bet I got my mind right. Sick and rain shit. That's 2020 hindsight. King Gales and John. Nigga, we destroy Mike. Stack, see, we stacking up. Got the millions in my sight. I'm a hustler, got my paper. You can see it in my eyes. If you're looking close enough, then you will see the dollar signs. In my sight, I see these niggas done it wreck. If they disrespect, they get it like it's VTech. Brethren, we bring the building down like 9/11. Kill a nigga on cam, 357. Kill a nigga with grand 7 for 7. Rather than lead you to hell, I just got you to heaven. You fake broke niggas, y'all really need to wake up. Y'all really fake broke niggas need to get your cake up. E&E, we here now. We about to shake the game up. They ask you who the best MCs. Just name us. Niggas keep telling these niggas we on the up, bitch. And we ain't stopping till all of my niggas done rich. Keep sitting on niggas, even on nauseous. Got families making funeral arrangements and picking coffins. Rain man, make it rain man. Money thunderstorms. King L's and John boy, yeah, they the overlord. You try to jump ship, then you getting thrown overboard. We floating on top of the game, like a hoverboard. My time is up, I gotta get it in. Stay away from the fake. I'm rolling up again, trying to get this money for dead homies. We pour our hands. Soon as the L's gone, we back to rolling up again. Glitch the guarantee. You bet I got my mind right. Sick and rain shit. That's 2020 hindsight. King Gales and John. Nigga, we destroy Mike. Stack, see, we stacking up. Got the millions in my sights. Taking chances, getting money, but it's driving me insane. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. I seen too many close niggas who had to die in vain. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. Wifey doing her best to try to keep a nigga sane. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. I wish it was another way of life where we escape pain. We charge it to the game, cause this is all we know. Saying they want it with me, but I think that's funny. See, I'm confidently placing a bet with house money. I represent represent for those who sitting down for like 20, who wish they could pull up and just scoop on my nice honey, getting blunted with they niggas, but they can't. Sniper vision like Durant, you did some shit you gotta recant. Now we back getting bit at the lab, probably making a classic, cause we gonna get this back, whether it's paper or plastic. If a nigga touch your mind, if the hater gets savage, you better off playing in traffic before you play with my cabbage. We had to establish our foothold on the competition, most anticipated since Nas, as it was written, no lies that they're forbidden. My mind's like an exhibit, just playing beautiful rhymes with these lines that I'll be spitting, from the crimes we committed to the towns that we visit, to having trade-offs with dimes, man, we done did it. We taking chances, getting money, but it's driving me insane. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. I seen too many close niggas who had to die in vain. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. Wifey doing her best to try to keep a nigga sane. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. I wish it was another way of life where we escape pain. We charge it to the game, cause this is all we know. I used to work out with the work until my back was finished. Stretching 1 and a 2, that's D-boy calisthenics. There is not a limit. We all players on life's field, but shit get real, brethren. It's not a scrimmage. I saw parents get his goofy smashed. Inshallah, I ain't Muslim. I just want to blow a nigga back. We've been going for like 16. Randy left the next year. This shit is some sort of syndrome. Mama died while I was locked in the beam surfing at all time. I came home and lost down to McDonald's. K-Ro got murdered. I'm trying not to catch me a hammer. I'm still suffering from the pain. When I was only 13, my brother and Billy Williams got to the bump of the scene. And a few days ago, we laid Moose to rest. Still can't believe that nigga gone, cause he was one of the best. We taking chances, getting money, but it's driving me insane. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. I seen too many close niggas who had to die in vain. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. Wifey doing her best to try to keep a nigga sane. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. I wish it was another way of life where we escape pain. We charge it to the game, cause this is all we know. I seen it all from crooked cops to hated hoes. Coming up in my city, shit could get really cold. Better bundle up, the way these niggas is coming up. Lack of direction, and most niggas don't give a fuck. I got a felony, fuck it, I keep the 40 tucked. I ain't getting caught without it, I ain't a city duck. So when I let off shots, you niggas better duck. I'm Ray Allen, so I'ma keep it a whole buck. Me and Wifey went through some shit, I had to level up. Actions speak volumes, nigga, I turn the levels up. My youngest son turning 6, he don't ask for much. My oldest son think I'm lit, yeah, he know what's up. Blowing gas to the heavens while I'm taking up. Getting don't be the best part of waking up. Like Folgers, my niggas a Folger. I'm front line on my grind like a soldier. We taking chances, getting money, but it's driving me insane. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. I seen too many close niggas who had to die in vain. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. Wifey doing her best to try to keep a nigga sane. We charge it to the game, this is all we know. I wish it was another way of life where we escape pain. We charge it to the game, cause this is all we know. Stacks with the facts, stacks with the facts. Real contender. There's a lot of ugly things, girl, baby. Even though we be manipulating and hating each other, I still choose to love. Got a lot of love to give. Got Onyx singing the vibes. Trust. Talk to him, sis. This life we live in, nobody promised tomorrow, mate. We gotta make it by any means necessary, mate. Let's be happy to all my diamonds canary, mate. And all my brethren and sisters locked up in the prison. Come home, no more worries about commissary, mate. We've been tricked into thinking the world is filled with hate. Same time being tricked to forgetting that we great. My brother Moochie lost his life about a year ago. Now James holding it down is so beautiful. My brother K-Ro went to go be back with the essence. I truly miss him cause he taught me so many life
life lessons. I sit back and I reflect on how the world could be if there was no more wars, no more poverty. But I'ma keep dropping jewels, it ain't no stopping me. Ghost band, shadow band, it ain't no blocking me. I'm truly truthful. Stacks with the facts featuring honest, truly beautiful thing. Life's beautiful. Can't wait to let go. So beautiful. Life's beautiful. 2020 coronavirus in full effect. They lying about them numbers, brother, they full of shit. Lying. Went from owning the business to unemployment checks. Everybody masked up like they robbing shit and holding vaccinations, but they ain't stopping shit. I'm saying rest in the essence, the Casey Kiss and Junior has another young life gone. We sending prayers to a prayer to every mother who's ever had to bury a child. When your heart gets heavy, just look up in the cloud and have put a smile on your face. Tell them they made you proud. You being tricked into thinking the world is so slow. I'm about to get off parole. This world is so slow. My mom just got out of surgery. That's so I'm in the league of my own. No man, none of none. Truly truthful. Stacks with the facts featuring Onyx is truly beautiful. Say, you know the time of this beauty and the struggle. When it comes to my lady of a love, life's beautiful. Can't wait to let go. So beautiful. Life's beautiful. Yeah. Happening now? Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. Yes, sir. Put your boy shit. Yeah. North and glitch. These niggas know what time it is, man. We came here to talk our shit on this. Hey, we gonna talk our shit on this one. We gave niggas a warning on the last joint. We did. Had to let niggas know we was here for show. Yeah, we here now. Shout out all my E&E niggas. Stacks with the facts. Yes, sir. Rain Money. Yes, sir. King L. Yes, sir. John Boy. Yes, sir. My nigga North is a sick. What up, sick? I'm Glitch the guarantee. I know, right? And I'ma talk my shit, man. Hey, we gonna talk our shit on this one. Sick. Holla at it. Miss for money goggles. Yeah. I'm swimming in paper. Yeah. Trying to own my own island with water my neighbor. Anybody this sick will meet the creator. Let shorty grab the stick. That's manual labor. Yeah. She can get it later on in the elevator. Okay. She be working for a bill like a legislator. Blowing trees in the wind is all in my nature. Crazy Sager suits loud with colorful flavors. Dutch Master Palmer, yeah, I like how it tastes. Since you blowing diesel, hit the gas, accelerate. What's the deal? I got heart and diamonds to clutch. Seen him in the club with his ace. Then the Joker showed up. We the hottest in the game. You gotta scroll up. Kamikaze, Hiroshima. We bound to blow up. Hard check, cut them deep like they broke up. Straight killing them, man. Watch the casket close up. Put your boys E&E. Shit is plain and clear. 2020 vision, niggas thought the air was near, never that. Niggas will cut you off for that paper stack. Meanwhile, we counting this dough, watching this paper stack. Got what you need, go ahead and send them our way. Being real is something that's in you, that's what my dog say. Things coming in and out, shit like a driveway. Deal of your life, my nigga, this Black Friday. On deck, the back, got on my cleanup shoes. Hit the plate and swing for the fences, cause that's what hitters do. Sicker than most of you niggas, I'm spitting out the flu. Let you niggas tell it, I probably done had corona too. I've been lit, plus niggas know what the fuck I do. I'm CO till I die. My diamonds is Carolina blue. Come through and leave shit cold, nigga, I'm winner too. Hold my trophy up to the sky, cause that's what winners do. Blowing this gas to the heavens for fallen soldiers
Cause you can never be on my level. Niggas be stuck on level 2. I be leveling up. All this money be pouring through. Making sure my shit is on level ground like a level do. Size the game up. Told niggas our time was due. Now we burning everything down like Watson 92. I've been hot since Capitol Park in 92. Put your boys blazing this shit. Nigga, this what we do. Put your boys E&E shit is plain and clear. 2020 vision, niggas thought the ill was near. Never that. Niggas will cut you off for that paper stack. Meanwhile, we counting this dough, watching this paper stack. Got what you need, go ahead and send them our way. Being real is something that sings, that's what my dog say. Things coming in and out, shit like a driveway. Deal of your life, my nigga, this Black Friday.
This is fire, kid.
Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no days. Fuck around and end up gold. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim, you dealing with grace. Took over the game. I storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. Just let your boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find the remedy. Still blowing palmas, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Heard his self-esteem low, insecurity. Now I never like, push the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn a page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the scene, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Put fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys eating it, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, double, let's go.
All the hustlers getting money, let it show. On the night, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's on the back, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Low sick corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shine the king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shake the extra stats, this the start of beat street. Lose what I talk, boy, your blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, firm, gully mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next shit, they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they need harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My group came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pro. This is how LaMelo. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the DDS when the sun is hitting. Shit be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough, get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go, gotta go. Get your boy shit, nigga, let's go, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough, get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go, gotta go. Get your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Boogie Major. We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listening to top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit. And we stay ballin'. Rock this my spot ballin'. All looking for the fall in. Switch on fall in. And we go all in. While we listening to all in. While you all talking. We smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin. Glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.